Hey guys, Bolt here, and welcome back to the final of the final scene. So I was not expecting this to be 3 videos, but between time constraints and also kind of like it went a little bit over what I usually wanted to do for these videos. I already knew these were gonna start going into 3 parts. This one's gonna be shorter because the third day is usually like you're rounding everything up. Um, but I know there's quite a few like second chance things here at the end. I just need to remember how to do them. Um, don't know how that escaped me. Um, so luckily because of this little break we're having, there's already Tuesday and Thursday's video for next week's already done. I have There's a new pack of Yu-Gi-Oh out. It was Ranging Dominion. I opened that with 2 other of those chibi packs for Yu-Gi-Oh. That's coming Tuesday, and then I bought my friend Jordan some because she really likes Yu-Gi-Oh. Not Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, and a hobby shop I usually go to had some fake Pokemon cards, and while that video is a little shaky because we had to set it up in a weird place. Not to mention it was her first video. I kind of just like threw a phone on something to prop it so you can see the cards. But that's on Thursday. I don't really do too much Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm at Pokemon. I'm Yu-Gi-Oh, 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 but I'm not a big like I used to love the first 3 generations of Pokemon. Of course, I can collect a few of them. I have a binder worth of like some full arts and stuff, but I don't think I have anything expensive. I know I have a few double digits, but nothing amazing. Nothing to write home about. But anyways, so those are going on. I got some relaxation, helped a lot of people out. There's a few things I wanted to knock out. I did spend a little bit too much more than I wanted to this week, so I gotta slow down on the spending. Um, but definitely, that's fun. And then one last thing is I'm a little sad. Um, right there on my knuckle. It's a pretty deep cut. I was cleaning my crock pot because I made myself a stew, and I was only 3 inches away from the sink, and my hand slipped enough for it to drop just enough to shatter into 3 pieces. And because it was so low, it bounced up, hit my hand, and it cut me on the web and on the knuckles. Um, and that bled for a couple hours. Just because it was like you moved it, it would reopen and stuff. But eventually, the band aid was absorbing most of it. Because I'm one of the people that once it stops bleeding, I like, as long as I'm not doing anything dirty, I try to keep my hands open. Because it heals better and cleaner, and it looks a lot better when your hands are open to air flow. Um, I think your skin repair is better. I mean, I can really like. I used to not be able to touch this, but it's only been about 24 hours. But all right, let's get into this. I do not have. Yeah. I also have it set up so that Nancy Drews has a separate screen, so I don't have to move it around. It should be this look until I get into the games that can adjust the stuff. So okay. Oh. Oh yeah. Um. Okay. Weird.
Can you believe this ransom demand coming out of thin air?
Did they get any information on the call?
Apparently, the call came from north of here, a town called Granite City. Personally, I think it's a hoax, but now the police are convinced that Maya's not in this building.
But what about the evidence I found?
Are you sure the pizza boxes were in that magician's room? Because the police couldn't find anything.
That's impossible. Are you sure they looked in the magician's room?
They searched the whole building.
How could they miss 2 big pizza boxes with leftover pizza inside? What about Maya's shoe?
No trace of that either.
This is so discouraging.
Follow your gut, Nancy. If you think Maya's still here, you keep looking for her, you hear?
I got another threat from the kidnapper. That creepy voice came on the PA and told me to stop searching for Maya.
The projection room? But who? Someone must have ducked out of the press conference. I was so busy with crowd control, I didn't even notice.
It's only a matter of hours until the demolition. How are you holding up, Joseph?
Oh, fine. Everything's great. Fine. I was up till the wee hours polishing up the lobby. Heck, I'm even fixing to repair the old key maker so you can give it a whirl. Guess old habits die hard, eh?
Gotta go now.
Don't let the turkeys get you down.
Alright, so that gives me a little bit of an idea that I should be able to do this, but I guess that's gonna be here in a little bit.
Hola.
Catch you later.
On the flip side.
No, wow, okay. Funny.
How's progress? I know you sent the funeral wreath. Now where's Maya?
I don't know what you're talking about, Sugar. Listen, the pressure must really be getting to you. I know a top-notch aromatherapist in town, okay? I'll give you her number.
Come on, Simone. Ginger's 24-hour flower-rama? I believe you've been caught red-handed.
You broke into my personal property? I could have you arrested for that.
It's just business, Simone. You do what agents do, I do what detectives do. I'm sure you can appreciate that.
All right, I sent the stupid wreath, but I'm no kidnapper. I needed something for the cameras, didn't I? And it was a very tasteful arrangement. Should have been for $300. Perhaps I went a little overboard.
Someone should sentence you to 50 years of humanity service, whether you're the kidnapper or not.
Alright. That's fun. I think he's over here.
What are you doing hanging out with that Falcone jerk?
I'm not hanging out with him, Brady. I'm conducting a search here, and I'll take any tip I can get.
That guy's bad news, and he's certainly not gonna help your credibility with the police.
don't worry. I don't trust him any more than I trust you, or anyone else around here for that matter.
Just trying to help.
Talk to you later, Brady.
Bye.
Okay. What? That's confusing now. Oh. Oh. Did I have something that was for this? I don't recall. Okay. Um, Trying to think. Okay, not that. Okay, cool. I didn't want to do all that over and over again. Okay, so that exists. Maybe that. Huh. She doesn't even have a thing to say. Because that's to the seat. What's this to? Oh, okay. I am stumped. I have a key maker, but that doesn't do anything for me. I guess I can call the police real quick.
St. Louis Police Department.
Missing persons unit, please.
Please hold. Missing persons, Ramsey here.
Sergeant Ramsey, what's going on?
I beg your pardon?
I'm sorry, but I'm very upset. This is Nancy Drew. What do you mean there was no evidence?
I don't know what to tell you, Miss Drew.
You searched the magician's room under the stage? Did Joseph Hughes show you where it was?
He showed us all right. We searched the whole theater, but our efforts were totally inconclusive. Wherever your friend is, she's not in the theater.
She's in the theater. I know she is. The kidnapper wants the demolition stopped, so what better leverage than to hold her in the theater?
Actually, you might be interested to know that we've had about a half a dozen calls here since last night. People are reporting seeing Maya north of here. And then this ransom call came this morning from Granite City. You'll be glad to know we're following up on all these leads.
I don't believe it.
Miss Drew, I empathize. As a police officer, I know how emotional attachment to a case can cloud your judgment. Take it from me. It's time for you to let this one go and leave the case to the professionals. You're just not thinking clearly.
Sure, Sergeant Ramsey. Thanks for the advice.
Goodbye, dear.
I guess Bess? Because that's the next best, that's like hints.
Hello? Hello? I got it, George. Is it Nancy? I don't know yet. I'm busy talking to you. Will you hang up?
It's Nancy, all right.
I knew it.
Hey, you two.
I don't know, Bess. She sounds a little down in the dumps, doesn't she? She sure does. What's going on, Nancy?
I just can't believe it. The evidence I found yesterday, the pizza boxes and Maya's shoe, when the police finally came to investigate, it was gone.
What? You're kidding.
And now the police really think I'm losing my marbles.
Joseph, he's the only one who knew about your discovery, isn't he?
Yeah, he said he'd show the police where to go. And wait a second. When I came up from the basement, I bumped into Brady wandering around backstage.
Interesting.
Yeah, he seemed surprised to see me.
What did you tell him?
I guess I did let on that I'd found some evidence.
Gee, Nancy, if you wanted the whole world to know, why didn't you just broadcast it on national television?
Please, George, I feel bad enough. Now it's the day of the demolition and I'm still clueless.
That's not true, Nancy. You've made significant progress. Maybe you should focus on trying to stop the demolition. Aren't you expecting a package?
Indeed I am. If Sherman Trout really is a man of his word, that is.
She sounds better already, huh, George? She's lucky we don't charge her for these calls. The detective support hotline could get awfully expensive.
I received another threat. This time the kidnapper addressed me by name.
Another phone call? What was the threat?
This one came over the PA. Apparently, searching for Maya is a waste of time and I should focus on stopping the demolition, or else.
Well, Nancy, this kidnapper may have learned your name, but obviously they haven't figured out the first thing about who they're dealing with. I just wish I could see the look on the kidnapper's face when you crack this case wide open.
I came across this old book that explains how to do a bunch of magic tricks.
Cool! Like pulling a rabbit out of a hat? Like sawing my cousin Bess in half?
Nothing quite that sensational, ladies. But I did learn how to use a pencil to reveal a secret message.
Ooh, that could come in handy. How does it work?
Well, if someone writes something, let's say it's a secret code, on a piece of paper, and they press hard with a pen, it will make an impression on a blank piece of paper underneath.
Yeah?
Then the magician applies a pencil to the seemingly blank piece of paper. With careful shading, the pencil will reveal the shapes of the numbers or letters in the code. Presto! Do you see?
That's pretty cool. I can only imagine what would happen if we applied the pencil to Bess. Just think of all the secret codes that would be revealed. Like Jacques, Rick, Brady. Oh, George, I'm not as impressionable as you think.
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Watch out for weird people.
Okay, at least. So that's a good start. So giving me hints through actual conversation. That's nice.
Hola.
Package. What?
Catch you later.
Fight the power.
What? Did I not receive a package? Okay, so I'm waiting for a package. I guess I'll be getting that closer to the end of the day. I have a key maker. Apparently there's a... I know what that's for, so that's not gonna help me much. I need a pencil? Oh. Well, he's gone. This just feels weird. Did I pick something up over here?
There was a key here.
Oh, I need a pencil for that,
There
right?
was a key here.
That's what it's trying to tell me, is I need to do that, but... Kind of thing. Maybe in one of the dressing rooms there could be a pencil. Well, maybe here. Wait. Okay. Well, actually, no. With him there, can't get anything there. Oh wait, he's gone? Okay. Hmm. Oh. Hair growth, okay. That's cool. Pencil. So I wonder why it shows me that. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, so it's eh, 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 eh. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be a little weird, but okay. Oh yeah, because if I get I get this pencil, probably get something from him. Okay.
I need a coin.
I guess this.
It's not working.
So I gotta figure out how this works.
Hola.
Catch you later.
Fight the power.
So how does this work? Like, I'm so confused. Wait, so it's just kind of a weird. Because I don't think it's the. I think it's the end that I'm worried about. It feels so weird.
It's not working.
What do you mean? Okay. So the teeth do matter. I had to go back on my old video to kind of get an idea. And then apparently I also learned. So I'll really quick do this. And then I learned. So it's the long and short. So S. Then it's like the buck teeth. So I. Then it's like a triple T. So V. And then it's this one, O. Yep, look at that. Because it showed that, it means I got it. I also learned that apparently I didn't get everything from Brady. Even though I opened all his, I thought I scanned his pack. I guess I didn't do it good enough.
Maya's notebook?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you.
Don't hey you me, Brady, you rotten fraud.
Huh? I'm afraid you've lost me.
You've been lying to me, playing Mr. Helpful and Concerned all this time. I found her notebook in your bag.
I haven't done anything wrong.
I wonder if the police will agree with that.
Okay, Nancy, here's the deal. My real name is Brady Thompson. Simone pushed for Armstrong, more wholesomely smoldering, she said.
Yeah, so?
I'm Wave of the Future, Inc., the owner of this theater, great nephew of JJ himself.
But you're an actor. Why in the world would you want to bulldoze a theater?
The place is shabby. It needs major repairs. It's a money pit and a has-been, not the image I want to project.
Is everything about image with you?
Never underestimate the power of image, Nancy. You are what you project.
So, what's your point?
When people think of Brady Armstrong, they think sparkling white teeth and healthy glow. Success glows. It doesn't crumble and sag. The hero never rides a has-been horse.
But what are you going to do with the site?
When I saw these ritzy theme restaurants popping up all over the country, it hit me like pow. My first original idea. Brady Armstrong's Planet Tinseltown. Can't you see it on the marquee? Grand opening. The lights will say it all.
Keep going. You've got a lot more explaining to do.
I've sworn to be the captain of my own destiny. Maya was going to expose me, muck up my name in this controversy. It would have been a dark cloud over the launch of Tinseltown.
And for that, she deserves to be kidnapped?
I didn't kidnap her. I found her notepad in the basement with the press pass. I just thought I'd hang on to it for a few days until the dust settles.
How could you withhold anything that might help me find her? How could you?
Sorry, Nancy. Look, you're not thinking clearly. It's obvious she's not in the building. We've searched everywhere.
Call off the demolition! You've got to!
You're the only one who thinks she's here. There's no evidence.
There was evidence. I found a pizza box and one of her shoes.
Evidence that no one was able to verify. Who's to say you didn't imagine that stuff?
Nicholas thinks she's in the building.
He's an outlaw, and he's using you.
Joseph believes me.
He's a confused old codger. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to rally a wrecking crew.
Brady, no!
I should be able to talk to Nicholas now, and he should have the slide that ends the whole thing.
Nancy, we could be golden! A package just came from that museum. We may have the goods to stop this demolition dead in its tracks. Check the ticket booth.
Oh, nope, nope, nope.
I should switch the power off.
Okay, officers, this is our final sweep. In a matter of minutes, this building will be nothing but a pile of rubble.
See anything, Dino? All clear in here, Sarge.
Okay. Well, that was the first of the many possible... Oh, wait. Oh, Wait, what? Oh. Place the... No. Okay. I already picked it up then.
It's locked.
Okay, dear Harry, how tricks, not that I need to ask. I've been seeing the papers. I know what you're dazzling the crowds wherever you go. This letter, and I must say, I have been intrigued by your plans. This character sounds slippery indeed. If you want to disentangle yourself from him, and you have the opportunity to do a good deed at the same time, I say bravo. But with what a windfall for a struggling young artist to inherit 50% ownership of a thriving theater like the Palladium. But who is this mysterious benefactor of yours? A magician, I assume. But where in the world did you come across a woman magician? I never ever heard of one. Is she talented? Once again, your generosity is unsurpassed. I commend your noble, dear, your heart, and look forward to seeing you with the princess in Montreal. It will be a suspension reunion. At the best, your friend and colleague. Okay, I'm guessing that's the other, and then this is, I think, the motherfucker.
Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Is this thing on? Hello? Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Is this thing on? Hello?
That's nice. Oh, the voice swapper? No. Not trying to do that. It's not even letting me use it. Okay, I don't know why it let me pull it out.
Another secret passageway.
Where is that? Okay, so there's supposed to be
Something's missing here.
okay, so apparently
Hey, Nancy, I've been looking for you.
Joseph, I thought you left the theater.
I've decided I need to get organized, Nancy. Tomorrow I'm really gonna straighten up in here.
I'd say death by wrecking ball and or felony kidnapping charges rank higher on your list of problems than office clutter at the moment, Joseph.
I think a fresh coat of paint would really cheer things up, don't you?
Face it, Joseph, you're in over your head. You just weren't cut out to be a kidnapper.
Do you think the premiere will sell out?
The police think the building is empty. You've got to help me or we'll all be smashed to bits.
Don't tell him she's here, Nancy. I'll take her away and knock down the theater.
They're gonna knock it down anyway. Please, we don't have much time.
Don't tell him, Nancy.
I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks. It's locked. I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks. Come on, come on! This is
Not so
useless.
fast, detective. Ah! That light!
Look! The marquee! Stop the demolition!
Dear Bess, I still can hardly believe that Joseph, sweet old Joseph, was Maya's kidnapper. He says he planned to kidnap Brady with the idea that Simone could use her Hollywood connections to save the theater. But when Maya entered the dressing room, he panicked and grabbed her instead. Plan B was to stall the demolition long enough for the Historical Society to declare the building an official landmark. I guess he's been at the Royal Palladium for so long, he just couldn't imagine his life without it. But desperation aside, poor Joseph wasn't cut out for a life of crime, and pretty soon things were spinning out of his control. Simone's publicity stunts didn't help. At least he was courteous and kind to Maya through the whole thing. Her testimony should help him in court. The good news is that the Royal Palladium is still standing. Once he heard that Nicholas would inherit his grandmother Louisa's 50% of the theater, Brady decided he'd better find another site for Planet Tinseltown. In order to make amends for things, and because he needed some good publicity, Brady donated his half of the theater to the St. Louis Historical Society. Together with Haddett, they should have this place restored to its original glory in no time. Not such a happy ending for Simone, I'm afraid. She received an official reprimand from the National Press Corps for her stunt with the wreath. Still, knowing Simone, she'll be back at the top of her game in no time. So, here ends the longest 3 days of my life. The premiere of Vanishing Destiny is back on, but I think this detective is going to wait for it to come out on videotape. Talk to you soon. Love, Nancy.
Yep. All right. Okay. So that was cool. I got a little frustrated there at the end, but it was mostly the fact that there wasn't an obvious direction there. Like, I knew I was waiting for the slide. I knew I was waiting. I needed to make the key. And then, of course, I needed to find a pencil. I didn't know what the paper was until I saw the key imprint. And then I'm like, oh. Once the girlfriends said what they were going to say, like, oh, well, they explained it better in that versus what it said in the book. So it's like, oh, yeah, the key. Then I was like, okay, now I knew it. So it's just like I knew where the pencil was, so I knew where that would have been. I needed an understanding. I needed a better understanding for the key. Once they did that, it was smooth sailing from there. And then trying to think the other thing. Of course, like it didn't highlight Maya's notebook, so I couldn't find. So I wouldn't be able to see Brady, and he, I guess, is the one that would trigger Nicholas. So it's kind of like I was missing the trigger. But anyways, we're moving on. I was going to originally do 6 through 10, but I kind of want to give myself a little bit more time with that one. We're going to move on to Mystery 6 and redo that. I'm probably going to replay most of them until I think 15-ish. I think the only one I'm going to absolutely not touch... I might touch the Paris one. I don't know. But we will see, and I'll see you guys in the next Nancy Drew. But I will also be seeing you for the rest of the week. Bye-bye.